An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Check to swing there and pops this one up. There to take it is Escobar, 2 away now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. You can see right here, when your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error. Albert Jensen start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dalton Pompey, as the switch hitter will take his shots left-handed here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Devin Travis will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. Holt ranging up the middle. Go on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far,
playing 12.
When he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Third baseman
Dominic Jeffries will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Russell Martin will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Russell.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
In there, 1-2 now. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, Not much to speak of at all.
No balls. One
And
strike.
he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. Perez scoops it up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Albert Jensen come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances.
Ball.
A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen, and then still 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers picked up, 19 hits in this one as they destroyed the Angels 12-2. Looking at the standings, the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, 4.5 games back. The Angels are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. At the moment, the A's are in last place in the AL West, 16 games out of first. The Astros are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-3. As of today, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, 11 games out of first. The Blue Jays are leading the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. Right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox are second in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. Joe Ross grabbed his 13th win overall this year, helping Washington get past the Marlins 2-1. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 16 games out of first. The Nationals are atop. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 overall hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 4-1. On second place, Evan Gattis
Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. We celebrate Jackie Robinson. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitter.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight,
Josh Donaldson will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
batting third.
Jose Bautista gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. R.A. Dickey gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Leading off for the Red Sox.
You know what you're going to get from this
Right
guy.
fielder.
It's the knuckleball.
Mookie.
If it's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Dustin
Second
Pedroia
baseman.
will stand in, and you see
Dustin
the average
Pedroia.
there up over 300 to start the new season. Into the seats, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Xander Bogarts
Batting
gets his
third.
first cuts now.
The
The bases
shortstop.
are empty, and there are 2
Xander
away here in the opening frame.
Bogarts.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 after 1. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the
Leading
plate
off for the Blue
to get
Jays.
us started here in the top of the
Designated hitter.
second.
And this is a
Edwin
guy that can make a big
Encarnacion.
change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting
Chris
sixth.
Colabello will
First
dig in
baseman.
now, and he's got to be wondering when his
Colabello.
bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. tapped out in front of home. Swihart scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Hitter, David Ortiz.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hanley Ramirez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting 6th.
Travis Shaw will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Donaldson is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Martin is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ryan Goins will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Reined in. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Center fielder, number 11.
Kevin Pillar will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Down the third baseline. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, you know, a double play there is always going to be a stretch. And that's when you just take that force out of second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Throw over to first. Hey. Dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brock Holt will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Left
Still
fielder
searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher, number 23.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Dickey gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Jackie
This has been
Bradley
domination
Jr.
these past 2 innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends the inning. We'll see the danger. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
19, Jose Bautista.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 10.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Troy Tulowitzki come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting them.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mookie Betts will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Chop foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Sent on the ground out to second. Goins fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and get that thing.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Through Chris Colabello heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet. Getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Michael Saunders stands
Saunders.
in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin is
Martin.
the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now
Ryan Goins
second
steps in
baseman.
for his second at-bat.
Ryan
A fielder's
Goins.
choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And it's quickly 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit out towards second. Goins has got it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box. Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded to first. Colabello is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Brock Holt.
Brock Holt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.